So we have got a brand new Golden State Warriors Dynasty event. As you can see, we've got 5 98 overall Masters and a new coach in this promo. You've got a Steve Kerr coach, and it is looking like he will be Playstyle Select. Now, we will get a bunch of 100 overall versions of these Masters dropping later on in the promo. As you'll notice over here, you can see Steph Curry on the homepage. It looks like what is going to happen is those 100 overall Masters are going to have exactly the same boost as the 98, but they will be elite and they won't be team boost as shown on the news tab. As you can see, these ones are looking like they are teams boost, whereas the ones for the 100 overall Masters aren't probably going to be those team boosts. The 100 overall Masters will drop later on throughout the promo, but let's take a look at exactly what you can get no money spent and how you're going to get all of this stuff if you are trying to get it. As you can see, it is a format that we have had previously. You got 5 Masters running along the bottom. Each one has 2 sets of events. You got one event over here to play through that is going to cost you 100 stamina. This is going to give you a guaranteed 82 overall version of the player who you're going to basically upgrade bit by bit in the sets. You're also going to get 500 of these ring points, and they're going to help you out in the milestones. You got this one event to play through over there. On the right hand side, you got 5 events to play through. Each one is going to give you a specific player token. So this one is of course for Draymond Green, so it will give you 5 Draymond Green tokens if you play through all 5 events, each one giving yourself one of those tokens. On the second day of the promo, the Draymond Green event will lock, and then the Klay Thompson event will unlock. So you can go ahead and play through the very same events, just getting Klay Thompson tokens instead of those Draymond Green tokens. It will then go on to Kevin Durant and then of course Steph Curry, and it will just cycle through every single day having a new master being unlocked, whereas the previous one will be locked itself. Hopefully we will get through at least 2 cycles of these ones so we can have at least 2 sets of each master event to go ahead and play through. Along the top, these are where your blitz events are, so you've got 20 of these to go ahead and play through, each one giving yourself 200 rings to be able to get, and they are only going to cost you 25 stamina. So you can play through all 20 on a daily reset, so that is going to be very useful indeed. Then to the right of that, there is a random token event. Now this one is also going to give you 100 ring points, and they are 5 of these, but they are on a 12-hour reset, meaning throughout the 24 hours, you're going to be able to play through 10 of these events. Each one is going to give you a random Warriors token. So this is basically one of those player tokens. It could be a Steph Curry token, it could be a Klay Thompson token, it could be any of the master tokens. I'm guessing it is a 1 in 5 chance of you getting each of the specific masters. So that's a 20% chance of you getting, say, a Steph Curry token or a Klay Thompson token. That's how that event is going to work over there. So you could get more lucky on one player, you could get less lucky on another player. All of the points though are going to add up in these milestones, and these are basically going to give you 82 select packs. They're also going to give you some tokens. So some of these are these random warrior tokens, where again you have that sort of 20% chance of getting one of those specific master tokens. It could be a Steph Curry one or a Klay Thompson one or any of the 5 masters. You're going to get all of that bit by bit. However, on some of them there are going to be those guaranteed tokens. These are going to give you 5 warriors tokens, 1 of each of those specific masters. So those are more guaranteed with what you're going to get. Also going to get these trophies, which can be used in place of any of the player tokens. So this can be used as a Draymond Green token or a Kevon Looney. It doesn't really matter. This one can be used in place of any of those player tokens. As we go through bit by bit, you'll notice that 55,000 there is a Golden State Warriors court. This one, as you'll notice in that top left hand corner of the court, is going to give you a bit of a boost. And what this does is once you've gone ahead and equipped it to your lineup, you will go ahead and play through any event, and you will get a slight percentage boost on the amount of ring points you're getting from every single event. So instead of playing through this one and getting, say, 200 points, you'll get slightly more than that depending on what percentage of a boost that court is going to be giving out. So once you've got this, you got up to 55,000 in those milestones. Make sure you're going ahead and equipping it to your team and using that team to play through some of those events to get some more points as you go through them. You'll notice at 70,000 points, there is also a 92 select pack, which again will help you out in those sets to be able to upgrade your players bit by bit, and it will save you a couple of tokens. At 110k, you will get another one of those, and then Steve Kerr is hiding all the way at the end over here. He is a boost item style select, so you could select it at power, finesse, or strategic. You'll notice in the news tab, the boost he is giving out, he's giving out 2 boosts, and those are the court general one, and then of course the the shooting boost as well. So you can pick him up at any play style. He's hiding right over there at 120,500 points. So you're going to need to get up to all of that to be able to get him at the end of the promo. In terms of the sets, these are where you're going to be exchanging players and of course the tokens to get more points and upgrading those players bit by bit. So you'll notice there is a big player points exchange. This is where you're exchanging 5 of those 82 players. This one can only be done once throughout the entirety of the promo, so it doesn't really matter when you actually do it, but you will get yourself 5,000 of these rings over here as you go ahead and complete it. There is another points exchange which you can do by exchanging your players. This one's a small one and it is on a 24-hour reset. This is where you're exchanging any 5 of those 82 overall players to get yourself 1,500 rings. So whereas the other one required those specific 82 masters, so each of the masters over there, this one is going to require any 5 random 82s in order to get yourself 1,500 rings, whereas this one is repeatable. The big one is not repeatable at all. It's very similar stuff for the tokens. So this is where exchanging 5 each one of those specific master tokens to get yourself 5,000 rings. Again, this one can only be done once throughout the entirety of the promo, whereas this one is repeatable daily, and you will exchange 5 random tokens to get yourself 2,500 rings. So slightly more points than the small player points exchange. However, those tokens are going to be valuable in upgrading your player. So what I recommend you do is use the tokens that you don't want the player for in this. And then also there is another exchange set where you're exchanging 2 tokens to get yourself 1 of these trophies. Again, the trophy can be used instead of any of the specific master tokens. And again, you want to be using those tokens that you don't want the master for. So say if I'm getting Steph Curry, I'd stick in those Draymond Green tokens, for example, to get myself those trophies that can be used in the Steph Curry set over there. That is just an example. Again, using those tokens you don't want for the players that you do want. As you can see, this is where you're upgrading your players all the way from the 82 overall version. You need 5 tokens to get them up to 88, and then you also need 10 tokens to get them up to 92, 30 tokens for a 95 overall, 65 tokens for that 88 overall, and you'll notice they are those specific master tokens. For Draymond Green to upgrade him, I need those Draymond Green tokens. However, when we get those 100 overall masters, which as you can see in the homepage, just that Steph Curry, they will drop later on in the promo. Based off of previous versions of this promo structure, it is going to cost you an extra 100 tokens to go from a 98 overall all the way up to that 100 overall player. So you'll need to get up to that 98 version of the master, use that and an extra 100 tokens to be able to get yourself your 100 overall master. It's exactly the same stuff for all of those masters, just requiring those specific master tokens to be able to upgrade them all the way up to 98 and then later on up to that 100 overall version. However, the 100 overall versions are probably going to be playstyle select as they have been in the past. So if you're unhappy with some of these playstyles, if you are looking to get them at 100 overall, then they will be playstyle select by the time you get up to that. If we look at the store, there isn't too much you can do in terms of coins. However, there's this one pack over here which you can buy. It costs 10k coins and you can buy 3 of them every single day to get yourself 100 rings. Above that, there is some cash offers. So 200 NBA cash for 500 rings and you can buy 10 of those every single day. The BOGO offer is not going to require cash. It is going to be requiring real money to spend over there. And basically the other offers are also going to require real money to spend. Now, in terms of calculations, we can work out exactly what you're going to get pretty much throughout the entirety of the promo. You'll notice it is a 7-day promo, so we're gonna have to work out how many points you're gonna get first, and we'll start things off by assuming that we have 2 cycles of the events. So say for example we get 2 Draymond Green events along the bottom, we get 2 KD events, we get 2 of each of those master events. That means you're gonna get yourself 5,000 points in total from playing through all of those events, assuming those 2 cycles. Then from this Blitz event over here, you're going to be able to get 200 points per event, times that by 20, times that by 7, that's 28,000 points throughout the entirety of the promo. From the random token event, you're going to get yourself 100 points times 10, times 7, that's 7,000 points in total throughout the promo. Then looking at the sets, using those big player points exchange and the big token points exchange, that's going to get you a total of 10,000 points. Using the small ones daily, so the player one and the token one, that puts you at a total of 28,000 points throughout the entirety of the promo. And that little coin pack in the store, which is going to cost you 10k coins to buy, that is going to get you up to 300 points every single day, times that by 7, that's 2,100 points in total. So if you add all of that up throughout the entirety of the promo, you're getting yourself 80,100 points. And if we take a look at the milestones, you go all the way up to that 80k milestone right around here, which is going to give you 4 of each of the master tokens. However, you are also going to get yourself that extra core. If we take a look over here, 55,000. If you've used that on your lineup, you might be able to get up to 85k points, which will get you an extra 10 trophies to get your Masters upgraded a bit further. However, you aren't going to be able to get yourself all the way up to Steve Kerr. Unfortunately, no money spent. You will have to spend some NBA cash or some real money to be able to get up to that. You will, of course, also get this 92 overall select pack, which will come useful a little bit later on. Now, let's take a look at exactly what the amount of tokens you're going to get from all of the events and the milestones. And we'll start off with those milestones. Now, on every single one of these random token packs, I'm assuming you will have a 1 in 5 chance of getting each of the specific master tokens, because that is the only way I can do some proper calculations with this. From these milestones, you're getting 36 random tokens in total. That is roughly about 7 of each master. You're also going to get yourself 18 guaranteed tokens from the milestones themselves. Then from this random token event, you're going to get yourself 14 of each of those master tokens, again using that 1 in 5 chance, and assuming those 2 cycles of the master events along the bottom, that is 10 guaranteed tokens for every single master. So in total, that is 49 of each of the specific master tokens, plus 37 trophies, which again can be used in place of any of those master tokens. If you combine that for just one master, the trophies, and of course those guaranteed tokens, that's roughly 86 tokens for one specific master. Then if we take a look at the sets, if you're going to upgrade your player all the way from 82 overall to the 96 overall version of them, that is going to require 110 tokens. If we're going to use that assumption that it's going to require another 100 tokens to get up to that 100 overall master, that is a total of 210 tokens from 82 overall to 100 overall. Now, as I said earlier, in those milestones, you will be able to get yourself a pack, which gives you a guaranteed 92 select. Now that is going to give you a chance at being able to miss out this set over here, which is going to require 5 tokens, and this set over here, which is going to require 10 tokens. So that's going to save you a total of 15 tokens, meaning to go from a 92 to a 98, that's only going to require 95 tokens, and from a 92 to 100 overall, that's 195 tokens. As I said earlier, that's about 86 tokens you're getting for one master. That's including the trophies and everything you're getting guaranteed, and you need about 95 using that 92 select pack to get yourself one master. So you should be able to get yourself at least one of these 98 masters completely no money spent, just by using this simple token trading in 2 tokens and getting 1 trophy out of it. You could potentially get 2 98 if you are extremely lucky. And then looking at the 100 overalls, it is very unlikely that you're going to be able to get one no money spent, unfortunately. And of course, Steve Kerr is out of the question when it comes to those points. You'll probably have to spend money to get that Steve Kerr and of course those 100 overall masters, but these guys aren't too bad with the team boost that they're giving out. Let me know in the comment section down below, which master or masters are you going to try and get for the promo? Are you going to try and get the 98 or the 100 overall masters? Are you going to try and get that Steve Kerr? Let me know all of that in the comment section down below. And once you get these guys, you might be looking to do some crazy moves such as the step back shot or the jelly layup. And if you want to learn how you can do them and a bunch of other special moves in NBA Live Mobile, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.